everybody, welcome to my little corner where there is no wrong way to play with paper, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me. Today I am going to do, let's see, I think it's day four of the best of 30 days of sketches. I had to think about that. Oh yeah. So anyway, let me move my Yeti here out of the way. I needed some water this morning. Okay, so this sketch is a lot of fun, and there is a whole group of creators doing the exact same sketch, but we all have different versions. So in the description, I will put the links of that and everything else I talked about. And it's a lot of fun. Christy put a lot of work to put all these together in one YouTube link. And so you can just click that link and check it all out. Instead of hopping around, you can just stay right there on that little link that she's created. So let's have some fun. Now, I already did the base because that's how I do 30 days of sketches, because everyone's doing the same sketch. So you don't need to see me put that together unless I am going to do it a little different, which I think I did on day one. So if I do it different, I don't always create a full base, but I will put the sketch up here so you can check that out. Now, in this one, I am using, let me get my little basket of goodies over here. I am using a bunch of things from swaps. These are actually gifts from, I believe, don't quote me, I believe these were made by Peggy, but I could be wrong because I've had them for quite a while. I have a few left and I want to try to use those. The papers came from another Kiwi Lane kit, and this one was October 2020. Fun papers, very masculine, and I like that because this is my son James back in 2009. And if you look up at the sketch, they've like multi-matted the photo, which I did with some little bits and pieces I had in that kit. Same thing here. I did break into my small scraps to get some of these, but I did basically follow the sketch, the base of it. Now embellishing it, whole other story. I don't know what's going to happen because I do that my way. That's what I do. So let's have some fun. In this kit for Kiwi Lane, let me set this aside because I want you to be able to see these. Again, if you don't have a Sizzix, you don't have room for that kind of stuff, Kiwi Lane sells these beautiful kits. Once a month you can get them, which you guys know I used to do that, but now I don't. And maybe if I find I use these a lot, I will. Gosh, you can't see those, can you? Let me, oh, here we go. I can use a piece of black cardstock. That'll make them stand out. Each kit comes with, I think it's 6 papers. Maybe it's more than that. It's quite a few papers. And then it'll always come with these stencils. This time it was stencils of trees, and they number them. Although I'm not really sure I know the significance, I'm not gonna lie, of numbering them. They each have stems, and then you have 3 tree tops. And so I did cut those out. I did do that. So definitely check them out if you don't have or want a die cutting machine. These are great alternatives. And I will tell you, some of them, they have fences. They have, they're cool. They really, really are. Now, I traced them and I cut them. And before we even start embellishing, I know that I want to ink and then I want to distress, and or vice versa. I think I'm going to ink my bases and I'm going to distress the tops of my trees to give it a little bit of texture. And this is my new distressing tool. I will put the link below. I blame all this distressing obsession on my friend Kelly. She has got me obsessed with distressing. I blame her. I even keep telling her that the last couple days in my comments. I'm like, I blame you. I mean it in the best way. I hope she knows that. So I just thought maybe a little bit of texture would be kind of fun. And this is the best distress tool because it just is easy. Like, it fits in my hand so well, and it has this little handle, and I do like it. It was pretty cheap. It's like $5. I bought 2. I'm going to give 1 away in my giveaway tomorrow. So make sure you come back for that. Pretty exciting day tomorrow. Okay, so there's 1. See how fast that is? And it just gives it a little bit of texture. I think I don't know. Maybe I should still ink them? What do you guys think? Somebody answer me so I can hear. Are you hollering? Look at my head. You're like, yeah, no. Yes, this is the side I want to do. So I'm going to pause and I will finish this up, ink what I'm going to ink, and then we'll get started embellishing. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I inked and I've distressed again. I inked them after I did some brown and then black, and then I distressed the trees again. So we'll set those aside. And then I did these. I'm not going to distress these. I think they'd fall apart, to be 100% honest. And the only reason I ink the trunks of the trees is because sometimes when you cut and they have a white core, those papers, it'll stand out, and or your pencil marks, it kind of hides any flaws and it gives it texture. So, and I just cut my tree leaves out of I have these in little baggies next to me in my drawer, my tiny scraps, and I just traced them on some scraps and cut them out. That's what I did for that. I was going to show you that because you guys know me, I'm always doing my scraps. All right, so let's have some fun. I know, now I'm not gonna lie, today I kind of know what I want to do, but it could take a turn. You never know. Never know what's gonna happen. Okay, so I know that I want to put trees over here. Now I know in the sketch, I think they have like a circle element over here, and I don't even remember where the title is because I'm not looking at it right now. When I edit, that's when I put that up. Actually, I have it here on the side. Here, I can kind of look. And this design is by Susan Stringfellow. So they have the title down here and a circle element here. I'm not going to do that. That's where I'm going my own way. And I was just inspired with the base. So let's see where this is going to go. I feel like this trunk of this tree should be that, like that. I think I want to pop this one up, and I want this one to go here. I'm thinking, I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? Maybe like that. And then what if I were to put this, but put this up on foam? So let me get some foam stickers. I have just not been able to drink enough water lately. Do you guys ever go through that? I take water pills. Not that you want to know any of this, but you know, you're my friend, so here we are. I take water pills, and sometimes, oh, I don't know, I cannot get enough water. So I have my Yeti. I either always have tea in it and just regular tea. I do green tea, or I do regular tea, no sugar or nothing. Once in a while, I'll put a lemon in there, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, see how that gives it some more dimension. And this is a boy layout. That's why I roughed up the trees, grunged them up a little bit. I might even get some of my mixed media spray, and maybe I'll mix media these. Should I do that? I bought it, right? I think I'm going to. I will do that before I glue it all down and come back. I'll do, you guys have seen me do that. You've seen other people do that. So I'm not going to waste your time there, but I am going to see what we can come up with. All right. Now this was one morning back in Montana. Jason, I know who that is. He's my kid. I was there when he was born. James, JJ, woke up and was helping me with the little ones, and we were just hanging out. And he was just hanging out with me, and we were having some fun, and it was in the fall of 2009. So I thought maybe I could either use happy or hello. Let's see here. Maybe even moments, but I think this one might be a little bit, we could do happy moments. Let's try something here. I mean, that green is not horrible. It's pretty. It was so kind, because I don't have a Sizzix, or a circuit. I don't have any of those things. So sometimes my scrappy friends, when they're die cutting a bunch of things, they send them to me. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't know if the title's appropriate. I like happy. I'm not still sold on the moments. Let's just try happy. And I do know I want it down here. I'm just kind of making one cluster on here. And then in here, I have this pretty little thing made by Polly from the RTS swaps, and she made this for the Through the Forest recently, and I was going through things, and I have a share video coming up because I always share swaps, and my little mini swap tub is full, so I need to do that. But I was like, oh, I have to put him on here. Look at how cute he is. Like, it's a little stump with a little beaver. I thought it was so cute, so I had to use that. Couldn't help myself. I'm thinking here somewhere, and I could even move Happy to here. I'm okay with it over, you know, the bottoms of the P and the Y going there. Just like that. Happy moments. Maybe even scoot this over a little like that. Okay, so there's that. And then I pulled in some other things. I pulled out my baggie of leaves. I don't know if I'll use that. I do have a little squirrel that was made by Tiffany. I think it was just the fox swap. I don't remember, Critters or something. I don't remember. I think it was Fox. Yeah, Foxy. That was the name of it. I could maybe even put that there to end off the title. That's pretty cute. I have an owl. I know you guys are shocked, but I do have the owl. I don't know. I mean, maybe I could stick it. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. What else do I have here? I got some cork. And, oh, I have these. I wanted to try to use one of these flares. Let's see. Oh, I have this owl too, but it's pretty big. That's pretty big. I don't think I'm going to use that. Let's see here. Let's try the flare. So, it doesn't have to be super busy. I could even maybe put, no, I like it over here. It kind of just ends the title, and it's the perfect color. So, and that was made by Tiffany Fox. It was. All right, so here I have a J, which all of my kids' names start with a J. And these were made by Yes Please Papercraft Karen. I Love You, A Hedge of a Lot. That's cute. Oh Boy. Then I have Boys Rule. All these were made by Karen. And then this one here was made by Terry, and it says Say Cheese, which doesn't that kind of go? It kind of does, just because look at his smile. Kind of like that one. But I kind of like I Love You, A Hedge of a Lot too. It's kind of cute. Oh, I think I'm just gonna cover up that flower. That was my idea of the flare. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the layout. I think so. All right, so I'm going to go glue it down, and I will be back. I am going to get out my distress things. Maybe I'll come back and we'll distress it together, where you do the distress spray. So I'll go glue this down, and I'll come back and we'll distress together, and then we'll be done. All right. Okay, guys, so I have glued it all down. I did add a little tab to just write, you know, the year, where we lived. When you've moved several times, you always put where the picture was. I don't know if that's good or bad. And that's the only other thing I added that was different than what I discussed. I was going to put enamel dots, but I decided not to because I'm going to do these sprays. So I'm going to do, this one is brushed pewter. And then this one is antique bronze, which I love. These are my go-to. I'm really glad I bought these two because I bought them in a pack of 3. The other one I don't really use, and I have a white one. It doesn't have a marble in it. I don't know. It kind of frustrated me, to be honest. So I'm going to use Tiffany's, what she packaged her little fox on, to cover up his handsome face. And then you guys know this is all new for me. So I'm going to just kind of do a little bit of splattering here and there. That's my plan anyway. So I don't really like the spraying part. I want a few little splatters over here. And then I think I want some here. And then definitely on the trees. So nothing major. I think this kind of takes the place of enamel dots. That's my feeling about it as I'm learning to use this. It just kind of takes, you know, I'm gonna leave this a little bit bare. Let the paper focus a little bit. But yeah, okay. So there's that color. It'll give the trees a little bit of texture. And I am going to have to trim, true this up, trim it up, however you want to see it. I have some little bitty bits, but once this dries, I'll do that. And I shook it off camera, so I'm not throwing anything against the room. Against the wall, through the room, however you want to say it. This is by far, this rust is my favorite. It is just drop dead beautiful. I love, if you are not doing a lot of mixed media, go with the bronzes. I think you'll like those the most. That's where I would start. Just because I've bought quite a bit of product at this point. And these and the glaze are my favorite. I'm not really sure I like the paste yet, to be honest. Okay, now the trees. But I'm not giving up on them yet. I'm trying. I'm not really sure I like all the stenciling. Yeah, I like stencils, but I'm not so sure about the paste with them. I'm still venturing out. It takes quite a bit. I know that's why people fast forward through this, because it really does, to make it show up. Because while it looks a little fresh right now, when it dries, it mutes a little bit. Again, I'm still learning. I think I'm going to do it just a tad more up there. And you have to hit it a lot harder than you think you would. Okay, now you could at this point go over it and with a paper towel. I learned that from a couple comments. But it a little bit smears it. If you dab it, it'll work. But I just choose to let it dry. That's what I choose. So there's a little bit of from the distressing pieces. My layout. Now I'm not going to pick it up like I usually do, but I will do close-ups at the end. And just like that, another 30 best of 30 days of sketches is done. This is a fun one. I see why it made the best of, because it's just so quick, easy peasy. Definitely try it. Great way. You could use branding strips here. I think I watched Kelly's this morning and she was using, or was it Kelly's or Ronnie Sue's? I don't, honestly, you guys, I don't remember. I watched quite a few this morning while I was deciding and cutting and all my things. I made some cards already. It's been a productive morning. Anyway, people have used branding strips. Great way to use branding strips. And it's just an easy, fun layout. Definitely check out the other creators. Come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is my giveaway. I am so excited. I can't wait. Like, I am seriously excited. Big giveaway. We're gonna have page kits. I've got a stamp dies. I've got inks in there. I've got lots of stuff to give away to the winner. So come back for that. I will see you then, and we will do a layout before you know it. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.